You grew up in this cult ran by Malachi Z. York.
He has all these books about the white devil and just how you should live your life and us being like the superior race as black people. And when I grew up, it was a lot of like, if you don't do X, Y, and Z, you're not going to get on the ship to be taken off the planet when shit hits the fan, you know? That's one of his teachings. Don't ask me where we going because I couldn't tell you. My stepdad, he was the one that was really big into it. He would always talk about these pyramids in Georgia. He would go out there all the time to the motherland. He would always wear his garbs and walk around with incense.
Yeah.
We couldn't have friends. If I made a friend, they were going to sell our body parts at a black market or to the underground reptilians. And
That's what they're telling you.
And my mom would spy on me at the schoolhouse to make sure I wasn't talking to nobody. We had to fast even while we were at school. Even now, my mom will come to my house and she'll see some foil inside the vents and be like, is that a camera?
Damn.
It's a little crazy.
You grew.
All right, so let's go over everything. I've been trying to start this video, but just a lot going on at the moment. So I'm going to hold on. All right, so I'm going to start everything now. But this lady, I already kind of went over some of the stuff, but this lady talks about like how her parents were a part of a cult and all this black supremacy cult and all this stuff. All that's a lie. That's not what being in Wapi, and that's not what Dr. York is about. So I'm gonna let it play, and then I'm gonna adjust what they saying.
Grew up in this cult ran by Malachi Z. York.
Okay, Malachi Z. York, aka Dr. York, he never ran a cult. He never ran a cult. So what happens is anyone that isn't of the public or the main popular religions and cultures, basically the religions of Judaism, then anybody and anything outside of Judaism is considered a cult. So that's what they do. That's what, if you're not part of if you're not a part of any form of religion of Judaism, then they're going to basically call you a cult, because that's their way of, if you're not a part of us, then you're against us. If you're not part of us and what we got going on, then you're weird, because that's how they hate. That's how they basically disrespect us, or show that we're weird or whatnot, and that's how they discourage people from being a part of us. Let's let it play.
He has all these books about the white devil and just how you should live your.
That's a lie. Dr. York does not have all these books about the white devil. When he says the term white devil, on some real ish, I think I've never heard Dr. York refer to anyone as the white devil. Like, I'm dead ass trying to think, but I don't think he has anything. But does he show books on, I wish I could back this up some, because does he show books on the devilishment? I think maybe like 1 or 2 books that he wrote about slavery and the slave trade and the devilishment that Caucasians and white people have done to the black community. Maybe like 1 or 2 books on that. But does he break down factual historical events that you could go look up outside of our doctrine? Yeah, he does break that down. But he doesn't have like a shitload of books that's just white people are the devil and da 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 da. Nah, that's a lie. That's a lie. Does he break down and explain what slavery and the things the Caucasians did during the slave trade? Does he break down and explain those things that were done? Yeah, he does that. He does break down the information and explain what was done during the slave trade and the things that were done to the black community during these times. So it's never that, oh, he just wrote a bunch of books and he just like, oh, well, white people are the devil and da 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 da. Nah, that's a lie. A lot of times what people do is they don't understand terminology and factual information. So a lot of times what they do is they'll go to an event or time when Dr. York said that he's a racist. So in our tribe, the term racist means the study of race, because the ist at the end of a word basically means the study of something. So in our tribe, when we say racist, we're not talking about a racist person that just that hates a certain race or just hates a certain type of person because of the color of their skin. In our tribe, a Nuwapian, when we use the term racist, we're talking about a genealogist. We're talking about someone that studies race, because that's what a racist is, someone that studies race. Outside of our tribe, right? Anyone outside of our tribe, when you say racist, we know what you mean. We know you mean that a person that hates another race because of the color of their skin. So we know these things. But if you're someone that don't know our terminology in our tribe, right? Then you're gonna allow someone that don't know our tribe to bamboozle you, to fool you, to trick you. Even like in certain countries in Spain, hello is considered an insult in some countries. So when you say hello, and I think it's like this, a couple of those Hispanic countries, hello is an insult. It doesn't mean hey, how you doing? You all right? You good? It don't mean the same thing. So in our tribe, when we use the term racist, yeah, we're talking about someone that studies genealogy or someone that studies humanity, the study of race. Not that, oh, they're evil and they can't stand white people, or they can't stand black people, or they can't stand Mexican. Within Nuwapians, when we say racist, that's not what we're talking about. So when Dr. York said that he's a racist, he's talking about he studies race, not the same way that an average American would understand the term racist. That's not the same thing. So outside of the tribe, when someone uses the term racist, right, they're talking about someone that hates someone for the color of their skin. It is not the same thing. It does not hold the same meaning within. It does not hold the same meaning. It does not hold the same meaning as what a person outside of like a regular American will understand the term racist to be. The racist that we use in our tribe as Nuwapians, that is not the same as, like I said, as an average American would use the term racist. So when I leave the tribe, or I'm outside of the boundaries of our tribe, and I know I'm dealing with non-tribal members, and the term racist comes up, then I do know what that term means. When someone outside the tribe says racist, I know what that term means. So some people that don't know that, they try to make a saying like, oh, he just against race and all that stuff. No, they're lying to you. They can't come with facts. They can't come with doctrine. So that's what it is. They have an issue with that. All right, let's continue.
Your life and us being like the superior race as Black people. And
that's another lie. He never said that, oh, we're a superior race as Black people. Remember, he's someone that studies race. He's a genealogist. He's someone that studies the race and genetics. Genetically, do Black people hold the most dominant genes on the planet? Yes, we do. We are the most dominant gene holders on the planet. That's all he said. He never said that we're a superior race or all that, or nothing like that. They're lying to you.
When I grew up, it was a lot of like, if you don't do X, Y, and Z, you're not going to get on the ship to be taken off the planet when shit hits the fan, you know? That's one of his teachings. Don't ask.
Okay, so yeah, like it is one of our teachings that just how in Christianity, if you're not a good person, if you don't, follow the golden rule, and if you don't do certain things of that nature, if you don't attend to oneself, if you don't follow the golden rules, then no, you're not going to make it into heaven. If you don't accept the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ as your Savior, then you're not going to make it into heaven. And it's in our tribe is if you don't cleanse yourself mentally, spiritually, and physically, you can't be addicted to weed and alcohol and think that we don't do that. So like I already broke down one of the earlier videos that there's proven to be 3 sun planets, tri-solar systems that we're going to go to, and and have the ability to live out our culture and our tribe. Because the way of life that any average human lives on this planet is like, look, they're destroying the ozone layer. They're destroying the planet. They're destroying the planet. Eventually, Earth is going to be uninhabitable because of what they're doing to the planet. So eventually, yeah, man, we are gonna get. And he's not saying aliens. See, she and her peeps walked away. We're the aliens, Goofy. In the near future, we as humans, if we keep going down the route that we're going down, we as humans are going to build spacecrafts, which we already are, right? Look at X and what Elon Musk is doing. We're going to repopulate on Mars. We're going to repopulate on nearby galaxies that hold planets that's similar to ours that are light years away. We are building the technology to be able to do that. But she stepped off too early. Her parents stepped off too early. They didn't get that knowledge. They didn't get that doctrine. That at a certain point in time, it's going to be us. We're the future alien. They didn't get that because they ran with what they had. Thus, I'll give you the diamond story. Dr. York has what's called a diamond story, where he talks about two students, right? One student took a little bit of the diamond information, the information about diamonds. We all know how valuable diamonds are, or gold. It doesn't matter. So one student took a little bit of information, ran with it, and thought he was dope, thought he was slick and smart. Well, that student got bamboozled. They got tricked. A juror tricked him and sold him a fake diamond. The student that stayed with the diamond expert, right? They knew how to identify a fake diamond, thus compared to a real diamond. So when the student who left early and was sold, and by the way, just a sidebar, the best example I could give, if you've seen an X-Men story with Fireman versus Iceman, and they're battling, and Iceman is over top, the Fireman is over top of the Iceman, and he says, maybe you should go back to school. And then the Iceman overcomes the Fireman and says, you should have never left. That's basically what I'm talking about. He left early. These people left early and didn't get the right information. So look at her with the goofy ass vampire teeth and stuff on. These are devils. These are people, man. Stop playing games. Y'all niggas praise the devil. Y'all demons. Y'all rock with battle. Y'all evil people. You don't care. You don't care. They care. They care about being nice. They care about being good. No, they want to smoke as much fucking weed as they can. They want to pop as much fucking pills as they can. They want to do all the drinking and alcohol and sex and embellishment that they can before they get old and their body deteriorates and it's time for their soul and spirit and mind to leave this realm. These people are black devils. Period. They don't care to correct oneself. They just want to, again, the doctor came up with something called sex, wealth, and death. They want to have as much sex before they die. They want to have as much wealth before they die. They want to have, they want materialistic things. They want all these things before they die. They're not trying to be good people. This girl's not trying to she's mad. Oh, I couldn't do this. I couldn't, I couldn't go have sex with any man that I want to when I was younger. So now I'm mad. These people that they're trying to come up off the clout. Oh, if I get online and talk shit about Dr. York, I'm gonna get views. Shit, where that money? Let's go do that. That's what these people are trying to do. If you debunk what they're saying, and I'm gonna do this to everybody that come online trying to talk dirty about Dr. York, because Dr. York is an innocent man. And if you study the case, there's zero evidence proving that he did anything. He didn't do shit wrong. And that's what this is all about. These people are you. It's like, come on now. They'll restrict your video. You talk good about Dr. York. You be trying to debunk shit, and damn. It's like, no, you can't, man, I'm telling you. These people are just black devils, and they're mad. Like, that's it. Like, they mad, their life ain't going, and this is it. This is all they can do for a buck. Well, I'm gonna go on a campaign and talk shit about Dr. York. And then, you know something?
Asked me where we going, because I couldn't tell you. My stepdad, he was the one that was really big into it. He would always talk about these pyramids in Georgia. He would go out there all the time to the motherland. He would always wear his garb.
We never refer to it as the motherland. Stop with that bullshit, man. Stop with the little slick slide jokes and stop. Just stop. Ain't no Nuwapian ever referred to Tamaray as the motherland. It was Tamaray. That's it. It was Tamaray. We ain't never referred to Tamaray as no damn motherland. Stop with the slick side bullshit jokes, man. Like, come on, B. Stop.
Garbs and walk around with incense.
Yeah.
We couldn't have friends.
What's wrong with walking around in your guards, your cultural attire? And the human body naturally stinks. Once you get out the shower and it's a hot summer day, by the time you walk a mile, if you don't have some type of incense, myrrh, or oil on you, you are going to stink. Look at her locks. I guarantee her locks stink. If you smell the top part of her head, then it's like, come on now, B. Hold on, I'm going live on TikTok and they over here sending me restrictions. Goofy shit, man. So I'm trying to tell you something. Please stop falling for these black devils, man. These people that are just mad that they couldn't get their way and their life ain't going their way and they struggling in their everyday life.
Friends. If I made a friend, they were going to sell our body parts.
That's her parents. I went over that into some other video. You could check listen to the other lives. Like I said, they kind of broke it up because I had other things I had to do. It was a lot going on at the time. But I'll probably go live again and explain this, you know, so I don't get restricted and all this stuff. But I'm gonna go over it again. But anyway, with that being said, y'all, I'm done. Y'all could please like, share, comment, subscribe. I would definitely appreciate the support. But yeah, man, I'm done for today. I just want to just debunk her whole argument. And they won't let the comments be shown for some reason, but people were in these comments unless they, I don't know. I don't know if they covered them. Who is this? Goth Rihanna. Let me see what this idiot talking about.
Shamans are real. I'm gonna tell you a story I've had. I drove to the store.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can look her up.
You grew up in this cult ran by Malachi Z. York.
He has all these books about the white devil and just how you should live your life and us being like the superior race.
Why does it keep taking me to this one?
You grew up in this cult ran by Malachi Z. York.
He has all these books about the white devil and just how you should live your life and us being like the superior race as black people. And when I grew up, it was a lot of like, if you don't do X, Y, and Z, you're not going to get on the ship to be taken off the planet when shit hits the...
Damn, okay, it keeps switching back to this. I'm gonna go. Aha. I'm gonna go to her. See, this is demonic shit, bruh. Demonic shit. Look at her. That's all this is. She wants an excuse to look at this shit to be this. She wants an excuse to be this because she knew the way she grew up. We wasn't doing this shit. We wasn't doing this type of this embellishment. There's nothing holy about this. Let's be real. She promoting. She's a prostitute. She's promoting herself for the highest bidder. That's it. She promote herself for the highest bidder. Look at all the satanic shit that she got going on, bro. These ain't people of the Most High. Oh hell no! She better put Coraline down. You ain't finna put Coraline with your bullshit. Coraline ain't with that. That's all this is. Establishment for the highest bidder. That's all. And she's mad that she couldn't get her way growing up, and then she trying to make joke about Dr. York and the Nuwapians in the tribe. She a hoe. She a prostitute. Look at that. Man, look at this satanic bullshit. Come on now. Stop. Oh, how much followers? Which are 20,000. My sister got 100,000. You got to catch up. You got 80 more thousand to get up to my sister's page. You're goofy. What is this? Touched by Vampire. Look, come on now, bro. Oh, damn, you only got 800. You damn sure got to get up on this page. Come on. She's for the highest fucking bidder. Hey, man, take that shit off, bro. Because Demon Slayers ain't what the fuck y'all got going on. They will slay y'all. Stop the bullshit, man. Get rid of Coraline and Demon Slayer. But anyway, hold on. I think I followed them. Yeah, let me unfollow that. But yeah, man. She a black devil. She couldn't get her way. She's mad. She pissed off. That's all it is, man. With that being said, man, I appreciate y'all from listening to I'm Hard Podcast. Until next time, man. Always remember peace, love, and unity. Don't listen to these black devils. Don't listen to these black devils, man. The stuff her parents did, Dr. York and the tribe ain't got nothing to do about that. So that's all I wanted to say, man. Why do y'all have a good day, man? I'll talk to y'all later.